people. Alright, I don't see a sign out there that says sidewalk closed. Just says road work ahead, but no sidewalk closed signs are visible. I saw two, like a forklift in the street, and I don't know what else. Maybe a, I call them a dirt scooper, not a bulldozer, so I don't know what the heck it's called. Monday, I don't even know what the date is. Can't see the date. Monday 1 something. 2020. I like this. They put the no stopping sign on the trailer. City came out here and refused to tow it away because they don't want to work. That's Los Angeles City Department of Transportation. Doesn't want to do their job. Oh, there it is. Sidewalk closed. Okay. It's such a tiny sign. There's no way that I can walk up on that. It's just way too... And that's why we have a zoom lens. And we're going to use the zoom lens in a minute. I like this. Here's the detour. Go on the property over here. Ah, too much. Okay. Got a couple of women over there. What are they going to do? Walk the sidewalk, or are they going to actually walk in the street and get run over? Or are they going to cross the street, which they really should be doing? They're going to walk in the street? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm going to get on the other side of the street. That's where the view is going to be a lot better. Are these two women walking in the street? No, they finally crossed. I was thinking, what the heck are they doing? Okay, so there was a green forklift over here a while ago. I have no idea why he was out in the road. We got the dirt movers again. I'm going to go on the other side of the street in a minute. This guy's way, way, way down. Last week he wasn't that far down. I'm going to wait for the traffic to clear over here. Get rid of these two. Oh, there's an airplane taking off. And I'm going to do a cross. We got a dirt compactor over there, portable unit. I want to cross the street, and I can do that safely. It's clear on the left, it's clear on the right, and we're doing a cross. We are crossing the street. So we're moving all the dirt again. This whole field looks like it's almost leveled. We still have that plumbing out over there to the left. Got a truck with flashing lights out there. I wonder if he's digging into the ground also. Hey, we got one of our, what is that? Somebody waving. I think he's one of the surveyors. The whole field looks like it's almost level. That little hill at the back, look how much they've leveled this thing. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay, there's that. That's the sidewalk closed sign over there. So after this car passes by, I'm going to cross. We're going to get a much better view of what's going on out here. Cars crossed. This is a dangerous thing to be crossing, I'll tell you. There's just so much stuff going on here at once. This is almost a level field. It looks incredible. The whole, see that little piece of gray over there? I think you can see it. That looks like the last part of the top, and they're covering this whole thing up. Goodbye basin. Goodbye underground basin. Losing my voice over here. This thing, I don't think it's going to be covered up, or they wouldn't have these air vents over here. This is a historic day out here. Let's head on down to the corner. We're filling up the water truck. That's the green thing that I was talking about that was in the street a few minutes ago, that forklift. I don't know if I'm going to cross the street. Now, do they have another sidewalk blocked sign over here? Sanitation department. No, engineering department? I can't even see. Engineering department. Whoa, look at that LAX truck doing like 60 miles an hour. I don't know what these guys are doing. It looks like they're finished, whatever it is. Yeah, slow down. That's the pumping station. Yeah, these guys are done. So I missed the excitement. They parked, I don't see a manhole. Well, there's a manhole cover, but I don't know what they were doing. So that's the pumping station over there. I don't know what these plastic pieces are for. They obviously go over something. And I don't think they've used them since they brought them here. Got the bulldozer moving dirt. There's more of them in the back, so I don't know if those are sleeves that go over plumbing. It is hot out here. As I said, it's Monday. We're in a heat wave. I'm by the beach. I'm by the coast. And it is warm. I'm already sweating at like 9 a.m. I'm burning up here. And yesterday, about 100 miles away, 80 miles away, it was 120 degrees, 102 degrees. I don't know. It's very warm out here. For me to be sweating at the beach at 9 a.m. tells you it's hot. So the water truck's spraying his load on the dirt. That lunch truck ought to be showing up any minute. This is within a week, probably less than a week. That hill was still up there at the very back, and now it's almost gone. I can't really stay out here too long. I've got a computer to fix for somebody. Taking a Windows 7 machine, an old Windows 7, very old Windows 7 machine. I'm putting Windows 10 on it for him. I already put in more memory and cleaned up all his problems that he was having. And he wanted Windows 10 on it, and I said, nah, I don't want to do it, but I just said, hey, I'll do it for you. Do it for you for free, so that's what we're doing. Got all the dirt movers out there still. Let me see if I can get a better view of what's happening out here. I got a better view at this sidewalk sign than I do at the other sign. Just a better angle. That opening is humongous. Alright, so now I'm in the street, I'm not on the sidewalk. Hey, how's it going? Not only are they in the street, but they're in the sidewalk too. Got a little jogger over here. Here's the lunch truck. Everybody's going to bail out of here in a minute. And when they bail out, I'm bailing out. I think the show's over for now. I'm going to go in the alley in a minute and grab some video. There's the food truck. I don't know where she's going to park. She's going to park over here. That's why you can't take the sidewalk, because there is no sidewalk. Alright, I'm going to cross and get the heck out of here. It's really dangerous over here now. They're all going to eat. They got a ladder in the ground. They just lowered something in there. I didn't see what it was. Probably the compactor. This is just crazy. There's a school zone 35 miles an hour when no kids are here, and people are going like 50, and it's a construction zone. I don't know if I want to go in the alley. There's somebody with a dog over there. Oh boy. Yep, there goes everybody from across the street bailing over to the lunch truck. Oh, looked like that bulldozer almost ate it. Having a hard time talking with this mask on. It is impeding my oral abilities to communicate and to express myself. Driving with a mask on. Alright, time to cross. Oh, and I almost broke my ankle stepping off that bad sidewalk. I wasn't looking, I was looking at the camera. Almost ate it over there. Almost took a big dumper. Let's go down the road over here and get one view. And then I'm out of here. Then I gotta go pick up that computer. Then I have to go over to the donut shop and get a lottery ticket. Gotta go over to UPS and return. I bought some guitar strings. Normally it takes me an hour to string my guitar. And I wanted to go to the guitar shop and have a setup done on all 3 of my guitars. Those 3, I've got like 11. So yesterday I rushed to string the guitars. It took me an hour and a half to string 3 of them. An hour and 20 minutes. The reason it took so long is because Diodario, for the first time ever with me, messed up. They gave me 2 number 4 strings and no number 3 strings. So I called up Amazon and I said, look, it's going to cost you guys more money to ship this package of strings. Just comp me the strings and I'll throw them out. Comp me $5. And they went, no, send them to us. So they're going to pay $5, probably at least $5 to ship it back. And then they're going to ship me out new strings. I had a really stupid person on the phone. Otherwise, they would have comped the whole thing. You can see the gray over there. So there's a little bit of the top still up there. The whole ground is pretty much, it's on a slope. I can't say it's level, it's definitely on a slope. There's the dirt scooper, as I call them. They're all dirt scoopers. Scooping the dirt. There used to be a hill over here, remember? There used to be a hill, they would go down the hill. Like what he's doing right now, there's not much of a hill. There's a butterfly. There's a little bit of a hill, but the hill's kind of disappearing really fast. So I've got to return those strings. And then I went over, you know that McCabe guitar shop in Santa Monica. So I called up and I said, hey, I've got 3 guitars I want to bring in for setups. And they said, come on in. The tech will be here in an hour. So I left, had a lot of extra time. I left, I got there early. I knocked on the door, I said, I'm here. I'll wait till 1:30 when he's here. I knocked on the door at 1:30 and I said, I'm here. And they said, he's not here. And I said, well, you told me 1:30. I drove over here with the guitars because you said 1:30. So I stood out there for half an hour till 2 o'clock. And then I knocked on the door and I said, what's going on? And she said, well, we sent the tech a text. The tech a text. And he never answered. And I said, you know, that's a heck of a way to run a business. You tell somebody to come out here, and then the employee doesn't even show up to work and doesn't answer his text messages. So not only do they lose about $225 in guitar setup fees, but I was going to buy a guitar, so they probably lost like $400 or $500 yesterday. When I told the girl, you know, she really didn't know what was going on. The one in charge of the store didn't know what was going on. She should have said, give me your number. When he comes in, you can come in here Monday or something. We'll give you 25% off. She didn't do that. She just wanted me to leave my guitars and let him do the work. And I said, I'm not going to leave my guitars and let somebody do the work if they can't show up on time. And if I don't know if it needs the work. I don't think it does, but I wanted to be sure. So I wasn't going to leave my guitars. During a pandemic, any business that loses out on business because an employee thinks he's so great that he comes in when he wants to. And Dillian's Music in Westchester closed after 30 years in business, or 40 years, 50 years. Westchester Music Guitar Shop closed. Kenny went back to the Midwest. So there's really not a lot of places to get this stuff done. But my feeling about putting my guitars in the car and driving back to McCabe's to give them money when that's how I was treated. I know if you need it, you need it, but I'll find another place. They've got a great reputation, but that's not a good reputation. 2 airplanes taking off at once. I'm going to get out of here. Somebody's waiting for me to pick up their guitar. I don't think I'm going to be out here the rest of the week. It's way too hot. By the time I come out here, maybe Friday, we will probably see most of that hill gone and this whole thing completely leveled and all of it underground. And I'd say this whole thing's winding down. All right, one of my ex-neighbors is walking across the street, so I want to stay over here and keep out of view for a minute. And we got a jogger coming up over here. Okay, people, you keep your mask on, you stay healthy. Look at this. Look how fast this car's going. Is he going to stop? Probably going to roll the stop sign.